Hey everyone, and welcome. So, if you're on a low income and you feel totally trapped by debt, listen up. This isn't about some get-rich-quick fantasy, it's about getting your freedom back. Today, we're going to walk through a real, practical plan to break those chains and get your life back on track.
And this quote just hits it on the head, doesn't it? There is a world of difference between being poor and being completely suffocated by debt. One is a financial situation. The other is a crisis that feels like it's crushing you from all sides.
Because let's be real, that's what it is, isn't it? A prison. It's not just about numbers on a page. It's about that heavy, emotional weight you carry around every single day. It really is like an inferno. It just burns through your peace of mind, it robs you of sleep, your dignity, your joy. You know, the goal here isn't to get you a Lamborghini. The goal is to get you to a place where you can take your family out for a burger and not have that awful, gut-wrenching panic attack about the bill. It's about reclaiming a decent life. Okay, so we know the problem. Let's talk about the solution. Here it is, a clear, 5-step path to help you claw your way out of this trap and finally get back in control.
So this is it. This is the gauntlet. We're going to list every debt, we're going to face our creditors, sell stuff we don't need, find ways to earn more, and cut back hard. Look, it's not going to be easy, but every single step is a step towards freedom. Let's break it down.
All right, first things first. You have to face the monster. Grab a piece of paper, open a spreadsheet. I don't care what you use, but you have to write down every single penny you owe. Don't hide from any of it. But how you list them, well, that's absolutely critical.
Now look closely here, because this is where people get it wrong. You do not rank your debts by the biggest balance. No, you rank them by the highest interest rate. See that credit card at 14% a month? That's not a debt, that's a financial wildfire. It is burning through your money way faster than anything else. That is enemy number one.
So once you know exactly who you owe, it's time to pick up the phone. I know this takes a ton of courage, but you just have to do it. Call every single company and be straight with them. Just say, look, here's my situation. I'm struggling. What can we work out? You'd be surprised. You might get a lower interest rate, or maybe even consolidate some debts, but you'll never know if you don't ask.
Okay, now for the part that really stings. You have to look around your house with new eyes. That PlayStation, it's gotta go. Those fancy clothes in the closet, sell them. That car, if you can possibly live without it, sell it. At the exact same time, every spare minute you have is now an income opportunity. Weekends are no longer for kicking back, they're for making extra cash. This isn't your life forever, but it's your life for now.
You see, all these steps, they're not just actions. They require a complete and total shift in your mindset. This isn't something you sorta try to do. No, you have to declare war on your debt.
That's right. It is a war. And when you're at war, you make sacrifices. You have to cancel everything that isn't absolutely essential for your survival. I mean it. No more Netflix, no more going out to eat, no more random online shopping. You watch free TV, you cook every meal, it's a complete lockdown on your wallet.
And this slide just lays it all up perfectly. One of the biggest traps is being broke, but trying to live like you're rich. It just keeps you in the cycle. You have to become what the source calls a conscious poor person. That means you intentionally trade all that stuff on the left for the actual peace of mind you see on the right. Financial peace, a good night's sleep. That's the real wealth.
Now let's zoom in on what is probably the enemy's number one weapon, the credit card. It is literally designed to keep you trapped, and you've got to understand how it works.
So first, let's redefine something. Anytime you buy something in installments, paying for it over time, you've just created debt. It doesn't matter if it's a huge mortgage or a $2 coffee. Buying things this way becomes a habit, a really, really dangerous habit that makes being in debt feel normal.
So what about all those benefits they're always shouting about? Forget them, all of them. Earning miles and points? Who cares about a free flight when you're so stressed you can't sleep at night? Invest the difference? Come on, almost nobody actually does that. These are all just clever traps. The single greatest benefit you can have in your life right now is peace. And peace comes from owing nothing to nobody.
And that brings up a really common question. People say, okay, I get it, I need to pay off my debt, but shouldn't I be investing for my future at the same time? The source material for this has let's call it a memorable analogy for this one.
Wow. Yeah, it's blunt, I know, but it is so powerful. Trying to build an investment portfolio while you're leaking money everywhere from high-interest debt, it's just ignoring a huge, messy problem. You're trying to play house while the house is on fire.
So what's the takeaway? It's simple. You have to stop playing.
Your entire financial focus, every single extra dollar you have, has to go towards cleaning up that mess. Period. Once your financial house is clean, then you can start building, but not 1 second before.
Okay, as we start to wrap this up, let's talk about one final piece of advice. It's about taking that first step and surrounding yourself with the right stuff.
You know, the source makes a really good point here. Your environment matters. A huge part of winning this war is changing what you consume. You need to surround yourself with the right mindset and information. So if this was helpful for you, subscribe to channels like this one. Engage with it. It keeps you focused on the mission.
And I want to leave you with one final question to make this real. What is the very first thing you are going to give up to start your war on debt right now? Is it a streaming service? Is it that daily coffee? Declare it, commit to it right down in the comments below. Your war starts with that first victory. Thanks for watching.